Why do we keep seeing kids committing crime in Australia? How is the law failing to lock them up for good? Every time we turn on the news in Australia, it feels like we're seeing the same youth gangs. In 2023 to 2024, there were around 47,000 young offenders, as recorded by the police nationally. While this number has declined compared to earlier decades, youth still account for a large share of offences. Some states worse than others. Together, let's uncover the truth about youth crime in Australia. Welcome to TruthX. My name is Jay. I'm an ex-serving Australian Army soldier. If you like facts and real-life issues that we face in Australia, make sure you hit subscribe. We see many youth offenders in Australia, but how many are currently under supervision? On an average day in 2023 to 2024, around 4,227 young people aged 10 and over are under youth justice supervision. 82% were supervised in the community. 20% were in detention, but most supervision orders lasted about 3 to 4 months. What is stopping these kids from coming out of detention and committing more crime? How about youth criminals in detention? As of mid-2024, there were 845 young people in detention nationwide. On an average night, 90% were male, 60% were First Nations people. Detainees are typically locked in at night, attend schooling or programs during the day, receive counseling or behavior programs, and are supervised 24/7 by youth justice officers. However, outcomes are poor. Detention is very expensive, you see. Reoffending rates are high. Many detainees cycle in and out of the system. Most of these young kids in detention are constantly reoffending, clearly proving the system is not working. Yet the government fails to act. Research shows that young people reoffended within 12 months after being released from detention. That means most young people go in and out of the system without changing their behaviors. We have seen the crime these youth offenders do on the news. I'm pretty sure you've seen it too. From shoplifting to car theft to burglary. In some states, violent acts and thefts are a major crime for youth offenders. You know what I do not understand is why aren't the punishments not strong enough? If we are constantly seeing the same issues rising, why does our law system fail to adapt? A stricter punishment will cause fear and result in less crime. Who do we blame? Do we blame the government? Do we blame the parents, society, or do we blame the media? Maybe a combination of all. What if the same small groups are committing a large share of crime? In Victoria, data shows youth offenders increased 16% in recent reporting, with a small cohort of repeat offenders responsible for majority of the crime. This suggests the problem is concentrated, not random. Imagine you're sleeping on your bed, it's 3 a.m. and suddenly you hear glass breaking. You get up and see there are visibly young kids around 15 years old in your house, 4 of them with knives. Extremely serious situation to be in. Makes me wonder, should we be allowed firearms for self-defense? If you think we should, comment down below. Who is the most affected? Truth is that First Nations young people are vastly overrepresented in detention, around 26.1 per 10,000, which shows a big problem in society and law enforcement. We need to encourage people to stand up to this. We need people to point their fingers, because if we don't, this problem will continue and the Australian government will not act. Make sure you subscribe and share this video. We need more people in the movement.